I think it's a really good program and people should continue it because it teaches you how to work together and
collaborate.
Yeah, and one person doesn't have to do all the work.
All right, well, I think this has been an awesome opportunity for my kiddo and the rest of the kids too. They've learned all kinds of things about circuit boards, wiring, screws, all the different things that they wouldn't do in a normal classroom setting. Plus, being out here today has been awesome. The energy. When we pulled up, I'm like, oh no, it's raining. It's gonna be like, but they were pumped, and all the volunteers have seemed to be really cool. And working together in a group of kids, that's teaching him how to problem solve with other kids and the communication skills. He hasn't really done a whole lot of stuff because we own a business, so we stay busy doing that. And this is the first kind of club he's been in after school, other than like soccer and stuff. So it's been very good for him to learn to work with kids.
This is our car that we made, and this is the group. Got Ava, of course, me, Wendell, Trace, Zach, Jack. So basically we had to take the car, and there were a bunch of things wrong with it. Like the motor belt, the belt for the motor, it was all out of whack. It was not aligned at all. You don't have to lift it up. Trace, you don't have to lift it up. Lift it up. The wiring was kind of wrong, so it wasn't gonna be able to go as well as it was supposed to. And like a bunch of screws were like not in the car, so we had to find those, buy some, and I think, didn't we have to buy a new tire?
Yeah, we had to buy
Yeah, we had to buy a new tire because the old one, like the pin for the tire, had just came out completely during the race.
What was the hardest part of building the car?
Well,
I'd say it was just like removing parts. Like,
yeah,
it was just super annoying.
yeah. Yeah, wiring was easiest. Probably
It's interesting. Most schools say that's the hardest part, so you guys had that down pretty good.
Yeah, we had
like little papers that we could, like,
that we were able to.
Pretty much just like a little cheat sheet.
Yup.
Show us where wires would go. I mean, overall, this thing was it's probably just like a big old Lego.
Yeah.
Basically, because it comes with instructions.
With Electrified Eminence.
So we had ChatGPT, or like kind of artificial intelligence, just come up with names in a meeting, and we had some questionable names, and then we had Electrified Eminence, which we thought that would work really, really well, because and then and then the design, this man right here actually came up with the design. So
I kind of came up with like the big E and then the little letters.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much like the first meeting we did, like the first 4-hour meeting we did, was pretty much just like making up designs and like revising some of like the person that was in charge of all this and dealing with us hoodlums was Miss Gilbert.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes.
He's got the mic, if you don't mind saying it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Sure, man.
Did you catch that they got their name? We brainstormed, but we used ChatGPT for part of it.
Great.
And it was a ChatGPT one that won. Like, it narrowed it down.
Yeah.
So
Utilizing AI.
we used a little AI help for
Great
that.
ideas.
Yeah.
I like the name a lot.
Yes.
So what were you going to ask your teacher about? What did you say? Can you have a question for her or no?
No, I didn't.
So what, as far as educating, like how do you feel like this is brought to the table
This
for
is
them as far as
good collaborating.
what do you feel like they've learned from this part?
With collaborating.
Well, I mean, the first thing I think is a lot of kids, I feel like maybe one or two of them has had some experience like in a shop, but a lot of them just like understanding how sockets, like they understand a screwdriver maybe, but like sockets and wrenches and flipping those out and understanding, with nuts and things, because we don't, the only place it uses a screwdriver is the battery. Everything else is bolts and nuts and sockets and things. And it's really great hearing them start yelling the sides, flipping out the socket head, and that kind of thing. I feel like that was the biggest part, is just getting them to understand just mechanically how to put things together and how to take them apart again. And that was, since this wasn't a fresh build and we were refreshing the car from last year, they learned the frustration of trying to fix something, like understanding, okay, our belt's not aligned and we have to try to fix that. And that was harder than just putting something to get, like that was a different project than just following instructions and putting something together fresh with a new set. And so, we were dealing with things that were rusted or things that were, it was just a different challenge, but they did a really good job. It was, problem solving, just like real world problem solving. Yeah.
All right, do you guys have any kind of chants or anything, or any kind of like go team kind of stuff? Do you want to say to the camera? Or?
Yeah. So pretty much we just like say, electrifying Eminence.
Okay.
Okay. Our team here is
They were.
electrifying Eminence. Electrifying Eminence. Electrifying Eminence.